When I think of posing in bodybuilding, I think of beauty. I think of art. I think of the time it takes for somebody to think about a routine, to think about transitions, to think about how they look from every angle. I think about all the thought that goes into that just to create a desired look. It's so much more difficult than people would imagine. I think of something that takes time and effort and needs to be considered a high priority for bodybuilders to be able to display their physique. I feel like it has gone unsaid, although it has not gone unnoticed, that we have accepted a lower standard nowadays for posing in bodybuilding. I feel like people don't put the time and effort into it. And over the years, people have just accepted that lower standard for posing. And that's what draws so much attention to somebody who really does put the thought and the time into how they look on stage. And it makes it that much more special. But what I want to do is I want to bring us back to a point in time where people spent the time, the energy, the effort on not just creating this physique, but displaying it, to show your strong points, to display a beautiful physique regardless of what imperfections you may have. That's what posing really means to me.
Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ed Corney, yeah, a lot of the classics.
It's Kai Green. Kai Green, you can definitely tell his posing routine is something he takes pride in.
I mean, I was gonna say Kai Green too, but probably Arnold. I mean, I saw like the pumping iron videos and like him practicing in the ballet centers, and yeah.
Kai Green. He's always unique in his routines.
I would have to get on the computer and look it up, to be honest. I can't really think of anyone right now, except for maybe Kai Green. That's my honest answer.
Phil Heath, Jim Cordova.
I guess if you consider Jim Cordova famous, then definitely Jim Cordova. He had this posing routine in 2007 that just blew my mind. And other than that,
one more. Kai Green, Dirty Diana, a couple years ago. One of the best posing routines ever. Yep.
Ed Corney. Classic. He seems to be a lot of people's favorites as well.
And his posing routine is so unique. You can tell he puts his time and work in it. It's something out of the ordinary. Definitely something beautiful to watch and always fun to watch. So I think that's definitely Kai Green is one of the most unique bodybuilders that has a great posing routine.
A lot of it is like confidence. You can see it just sort of in the way that they come up confident, they do their routine, they pose. I don't know. There's something about watching guys like Lou and Arnold go where you're just, you know.
The elegance and the beauty of it, basically. A lot of guys just do the hardcore posing, but I think that's great. if you can show it, but if you can find a way to make it more of an aesthetic art rather than just a macho man competition, I think that really sets the good posing routines compared to those who just posing routines, I guess, normal posing routines.
I think confidence in the person who's posing when you're on stage. If you're not confident, or if you don't know you're posing very well, or if you just stand there like a brick and just do the standard normal posing, it's not entertaining, it's not flattering, it just looks like every other bodybuilder.
Well, you definitely want it to be planned out, like thought out, not just made up on the spot. You can definitely tell if something was freestyled, and it just shows that that person put a lot of thought and effort into it. And you got to give someone who put more effort, a bit more credit than someone who just freestyled it. That's definitely for sure. So
I'd say being unique, getting the crowd involved, and really just letting the music bring out your passion. Because if you're into it, everybody's going to be into it. So
You could definitely tell between guys who actually practice their posing routines and guys who actually just go up there and just wing it and do whatever they want.
It's showing something that not everybody's doing, I guess. Not the typical poses, I guess. And also something that just stands out and
I mean, seeing new things is great. Seeing somebody just throw a pose out there that you're like, wow, I've never seen anybody try to do that before is awesome as well. But I mean, because a lot of it is the standard stuff. It's just the same thing over and over again. It's that confidence. You can see it, palpable.
If you do something that makes you stand out, something unique, then you're remembered.
A little bit of both.
Oh, I think posing has definitely been a second thought to a lot of competitor bodybuilders out there.
I prefer watching a lot of classic bodybuilders pose. I guess it's also just because a lot of things are just they've been done for years and years and years and there's nothing new. And back then they were throwing things out and it was like, wow, this is new and original. And now a lot of things are very, very similar. You don't see a lot of new stuff going out there.
it didn't gotten worse, but I think it got different. I think people are changing their styles of posing.
I think it's gotten worse.
I feel like everyone could step up their game, and I think it makes the events more entertaining. I feel like if the posing was better and it was more entertaining, maybe more people would come and show a little bit more appreciation for it.
Not a lot of people take the time to practice their routines because routines aren't looked at as or counted much in the bodybuilding scene as it used to be.
From my experience, I think posing has gotten a little bit better overall, but also I think the sport is growing little by little, and there's more and more people just interested in bodybuilding and just learning, just trying to step it up. But everybody can use work on posing, and you'd be surprised to find that a lot of 5th place, 6th place finishes can be 2nd or 1st if they're able to showcase what they got. You can have the best body up there, if you can't pose, you can't show it. You just did all that hard work to not be able to showcase it, you know?
The routines when you go to the shows now, they're not taken seriously. A lot of people just go on stage and either dance around, prance around, which makes them look insecure. When you see someone that has obviously put practice and worked at posing, worked at their basic mandatories and quarter turns, as well as their full routine, it makes them look confident and they take the show, in my opinion.
I mean, if I really want to be motivated, I usually watch a bunch of just classic stuff. I mean, I'll go watch Pumping Iron and I throw Arnold and Lou and everybody up on the screen and it inspires me. I loved, first of all, his enthusiasm was awesome.
Next pose we take you back to the days of Arnold, to the days of the classic bodybuilders, you know, the ones who actually take pride in posing routines and actually taking the time to do their posings.
I love his flexibility that he throws into his routine. It was something that I don't see a lot of.
It's something that's different from everybody. It's not like the typical poses and routines that I guess you normally see in a bodybuilding competition.
He's unique, and he takes a lot of pride in his posing. He practices every day. He looks at it like another part of his workout.
I think I saw Nick Colville pose at the 2012 ABA INBA Silver and Black competition in Oakland, California. And he posed to the song Dirty Diana by Michael Jackson. And I'll keep it appropriate. I was blown away. I think he ended up getting Best Poser Award. So, damn, Myron.
When he starts doing like yoga stuff and he's doing like push-ups and splits and he's bending and it looks amazing.
Dude, charisma. Blew it out of the water. Every beat hit, every pose was hit. Unique moves, things the crowd hadn't seen. Yeah. The physique was there, that's a given. So combine all those, that's a perfect posing routine right there.
He takes you back to the old classic bodybuilders, to the old classic posing routines and posing moves that I think we're missing and we definitely need in this competitive bodybuilding.
He appreciates that classic art, and he really does take posing in bodybuilding to an art form, and it's special when you see him pose.
What stood out, it was beautiful. It was well thought out, and it just flowed perfectly, and I was completely entertained. Your body looked great, came in conditioned, musculature was there, and it was awesome.
Because you see all these posers doing the same sort of thing, and he gets out there and just like wows everybody with this amazing flexibility. So I love that part. By far my favorite.
Another thing that stood out was there was no other posing routine that night that was half as good. So it just completely stood out, and I think everyone that was at that show is gonna remember that. So.
My name is Nick Colville. I'm a personal trainer. I'm the owner of Contour Body Shaping. I've been personal training for about 6 years now. I'm also a competitive bodybuilder. I compete in the NPC as well as various natural organizations as well. I recently won the novice overall at the INBA Silver and Black in April.
Okay, the judges have made their decision. Without further ado, the overall novice champion who will no longer compete in the novice category. He's the winner of the novice silver and black Muscle Classic 2012. Number 49, Nicholas Colville. Gentlemen, thank you, and congratulations to all of you. You may file off. We'll get some shots here with Nicholas.
When I look at posing nowadays in bodybuilding, I see a lack of structure. I see a lack of effort, of practice. There's a lot of things I see missing, things that I feel need to be addressed. You can't just expect to build this physique yet forget to learn how to display it. Everybody builds their physique differently. Everybody has a different structure. And so I feel that everybody needs to be able to display their physique in a way that's going to complement their body best. So that's why I'm creating Better Aesthetics. Better Aesthetics is going to be a brand name that I associate with excellence in posing in bodybuilding. It's going to start off as a YouTube channel where I'm able to help people address issues with posing. It's going to be a place where I'm able to reach a larger audience and help people determine where they're going wrong when it comes to how to pose properly. There's coaches that will help you diet. There's coaches that will help you train. There's coaches that will put you through the mandatories and tell you how to hold a certain pose. But I feel like there is a lack of experience in the field of artful posing. And that's what I'm trying to address with Better Aesthetics. I want to create a place where people are able to learn in a positive environment, where they're encouraged to display their physique in new ways, where they're encouraged to try different things. I'm going to be creating video segments where I'm able to address problems that I find in posing. I want to be able to address things like what poses to put where, and how transitions really complement a posing routine more drastically than anybody could possibly imagine. I want to be able to address song choice, how to pick the music to pose to, how to pick the song that you're going to display your physique to. That's what is so important nowadays. Building a physique to the best of your ability and then being able to display it. That is what posing really means to me. Being able to display your physique, not just go to the mandatories like everybody has to do, but to be able to display your physique with poses that complement it to the best of your ability. I don't want to be remembered for how well I placed in my bodybuilding competitions when I look back at my life. I want to be remembered for my posing.